Josh Mafia, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are reacting to jaw-dropping police Dashcam moments go so crazy that you think they're fake. As you see, she's butt booty naked. Everything out. I'm glad it's blurred though. I don't want to see shit. I don't want to see none of that. But if you're new to my channel, make sure you're liking the video, subscribing if you haven't already subscribed. And we're gonna see what crazy dash cam footage that they have that it wouldn't be believable it wasn't recorded. But make sure you're locked in with my channel and all things of that. We're gonna get straight to the video. Grab your snacks, your beverage, your pop, your soda, whatever you want to call it, your cold drink, all that. And we're gonna hop straight into the video. I don't waste too much time.
Get out of the ground!
Hey,
he just
crew. Welcome to Mind Rush. Brace yourself for heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping actions, and the most thrilling moments ever.
Hope y'all didn't see none of these. Hope y'all didn't see. Damn!
You're exactly where you need to be. Get ready. Your pulse is about to skyrocket. Let's feel it.
All right, let's go, chat. Let's go.
July 31st, 2021, a day that took two Georgia State Patrol officers by surprise as they cruised along Jonesboro Road. Up ahead, they noticed smoke billowing into the sky and rolled up on a black Chrysler 300 spinning donuts right in the middle of a busy intersection.
For what reason?
The driver
he did that to get attention. I don't know.
Lights because in a split second, they peeled out and rocketed south down Jonesboro. These suspects weren't about to play it safe. With traffic building up, they swerved into the oncoming lane, taking blind corners at heart-stopping speeds.
This is why you don't speed. Like, it take 1 second, your life is just gone. I watched too many videos of people speeding and they just, you're not getting nothing out of it, they end up dying.
As the chase intensified, more officers joined in. The driver crested a hill and faced a critical choice as traffic backed up at the lights. Instead of threading between the cars, he opted to swing around them, ramping up the chaos. You can hear the determination in the trooper's voice as the chase moves on.
Watch oncoming traffic, watch my brakes. Clear, all the way down. Drop in lower lane.
Why not just stop? Why? I don't get that. Why can't you just stop?
Crossing Quaker. Two flat tires. They're crossing Quaker Street on Metro for Ferguson.
They could have just stopped. No, they want to run and do donuts and all this other shit.
Finally, open space. The perfect setup for a pit maneuver to end this madness.
He's going to try to pin again.
If you never would have been doing donuts from the beginning, it would have never been in a situation.
One ran after the passenger on foot, while others followed the driver into the woods. After a brief foot chase, police caught and arrested the driver. Details about their charges are hard to find, but one thing is certain. This entire chase started over something so trivial,
literally stupid,
so unnecessary. A simple decision to not show off with donuts in a busy intersection could have saved them the trouble. Hopefully next time, they'll think twice before being so reckless.
Donuts for what reason? Now look at your car,
February
fucked up.
21st, 2023, Conway, Arkansas, was buzzing with flashing lights and roaring engines as police pursued a black Dodge Charger that had bolted from the Little Rock area. The chase hurtled eastbound down I-40, where an Arkansas state trooper was waiting, ready to jump in. With a burst of speed, he closed in behind a fellow trooper's car, just in time for a hiccup. The lights and sirens on the lead vehicle decided to give up, forcing our trooper to step up and take the lead.
They not stopping the looks of it. Yep, they not stopping at all. Just like the first one, they not stopping. Until their vehicle's damaged and it's fucked. That would have been all avoidable if you just stopped and pulled over. Like, come on, bro.
The driver, Corey Simmons, was
Get out and try to
being
run.
treated for minor injuries from the chase. According to the police report, things got physical when our officer had to deliver a closed fist strike to Corey's right cheek to get him under control. What charges Corey faced or why he decided to flee remains a mystery. But one thing's for sure.
Just pull over. Come on, bro.
With an ending that left Corey wishing he'd made a different call. April 26, 2024. An Arkansas Highway Patrol Day officer, Clayton Block, won't soon forget. Word had just come in about a speeding Hyundai Elantra, whose driver had already given Saline County Sheriff's deputies the slip during a high-speed 100-mile-per-hour chase down I-30 West. The deputies had lost sight of the vehicle and called off their pursuit, but Trooper Block was ready and waiting further up the highway. Spotting the car zooming past, over the speed limit and using the right shoulder to pass, Trooper Block kicked into gear. It took him a few miles to catch up, but once he did, the chase was on.
Why not just pull over? Yeah, that's enough room to pull over, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's enough room to pull over. I don't know why he's not pulling over.
There was a moment when Block nearly trapped the suspect behind a flatbed truck. We're pretty sure the truck driver saw what was going down and stopped short to help out.
He gonna try to squeeze through.
Unfortunately, a truck on the right pulled forward just enough for the suspect to squeeze through and keep going.
That's crazy.
Block stayed on him as he weaved through traffic like it was an obstacle course.
Why not? They couldn't just stop. That would have ended it right there.
The suspect zigzagged between cars and 18-wheelers without a shred of concern for anyone's safety.
Just don't care about him. If nobody died.
Racing into an active work zone and kicking up so much dust and debris that Trooper Block was practically driving blind.
Damn. He all the way up there?
Trooper Block's report detailed speeds over 80 miles per hour as the suspect barreled through the construction area, narrowly avoiding
anything but pull over, bro.
Workers to dive for safety. By the time Block reached the scene, it was clear that the suspect had nowhere left to run. We never got the suspect's name, only that he was a man from Maryland who somehow found himself on Arkansas law enforcement's radar. He was arrested and hit with charges including fleeing, aggravated assault.
You could have just pulled over. I don't get that, bro.
Not exactly the road trip he planned. Let's be honest. Nobody enjoyed wearing masks on airplanes during the pandemic, but while most people tolerated it, some took it as a personal challenge. Enter Adelaide Schroang, a 23-year-old Florida Karen who made July 7th, 2021. One for the books at Southwest Florida International Airport.
We're going to take you off the aircraft.
Yep, you're gonna have to get off the aircraft.
Yeah,
okay?
and you're at the and I compliment you.
Flight attendants
She drunk.
politely asked her to put on a mask, but instead of complying, Adelaide allegedly took things up a notch by spitting on fellow passengers.
I did not do anything actually disrespectful.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America and that's what America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen to me.
that.
Grab
no,
your bag.
you know that. You know that.
She
Give me another minute on the plane,
crazy.
please.
If you are ever gonna put your hands on
Grab
me,
your bag.
no, I will grab my bag. But you don't want to sit here and say what
Listen, no one's gonna put their hands on you.
All right, yeah.
Cue the call to local law enforcement.
She's
In the US,
tweaking.
you're free to protest and express your opinion, but throwing a tantrum that disrupts an entire flight, that's a hard no.
Just like Jesus Christ.
You need to calm
No, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do. And if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right? So I'm gonna say what I am meant to say. No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Yeah, everybody is
You're
doing
going to
this.
get arrested if you don't stand up and get off the aircraft.
Probably already gonna
If
get.
you want to get arrested,
I really
then stand up
honestly-
and get off the aircraft.
All she gotta do is get up and get off.
Thankfully,
It's not that
police stepped in
hard.
before the situation got worse, escorting Adelaide off the plane and back to the terminal without further delay.
Yo, that's a threatening system.
That's the way it is, man.
Not cool. I want
A quick walk later, she found herself headed straight for a waiting police car. Adelaide was arrested on charges of resisting an officer, interfering with aircraft operations, and trespassing.
Let's go this way.
She ultimately pleaded guilty and was handed 6 months of probation. Lesson learned.
That's not too.
Sometimes it's
6
better
months of
just to follow the
probation.
rules,
Is that?
especially
I
when
won't say
a
it's
flight full of
bad.
passengers is
But
watching.
for her, I don't know.
Some people just can't bear to be separated from their smart devices. Take this unnamed suspect arrested just outside West Memphis, Arkansas. After a wild high-speed chase, his biggest concern, his phone. The pursuit kicked off around 1:30 when an Arkansas state trooper pulled up behind a silver Lexus. We're not sure if the trooper was specifically looking for the Lexus or if the driver did something to get his attention. But one thing's clear, the driver had no plans to stick around. Both vehicles hit speeds of 120 miles per hour, thundering down the highway.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy. They're not gonna move over? Appreciate everybody that's in my live stream. Appreciate y'all.
Thankfully, traffic was light enough for officers to dodge civilian cars without issue. But then, the suspect upped the stakes, weaving through traffic and using the shoulders as his personal lane.
I'll call it. We're 273, 26 behind him.
I knew he's finna do that shit. I knew he finna do that shit. Damn.
Let's rewind and watch that move from another angle.
Hopefully they got him. It looks, I don't know. It looked like it went bad for both ends. Yup. Damn. That bitch flipped.
With the suspect boxed in, police closed in and made the arrest. His name and official charges remain a mystery. But one thing's for sure, his phone seemed to be priority number one. Wouldn't it be the ultimate irony if the whole thing started because of texting and driving?
Crazy. He were about the phone? Crazy.
March 10th, 2023, police in Garland County, Arkansas, were on high alert, searching for a parolee wanted in connection with multiple burglaries. This suspect had a history of running from state police, so catching him this time was a top priority. After getting briefed, State Trooper Kyle Sheldon hit the road, heading to the last known location of the suspect. Trooper Sheldon navigated the winding back roads of Arkansas for miles before finally spotting the black pickup truck in question, heading north on Mountain Pine Road. As Sheldon pulled up behind, the driver tried the old play it cool move, pulling over as if hoping the trooper was after someone else. But once he realized Sheldon was there for him, he veered down a side street and hit the gas.
Everything but pull over, bro. Now y'all speeding and don't know what's gonna happen.
With both vehicles back on a main road, Trooper Sheldon seized the chance to attempt a pit
All
maneuver.
that, no stopping. You'd rather get your car fucked up or die rather than stop.
The first one didn't stick, but Sheldon
If you have
wasn't one to
charges or
give up
something,
easily.
you might as well just take the charges rather than fucking dying. This shit crazy.
Unfortunately, the suspect's name never came up in the video, and details about the case are hard to find online, suggesting the investigation might still be ongoing. It's assumed the suspect was arrested and charged with fleeing, reckless driving, and multiple parole violations. How many burglaries he committed, still unclear. The silver lining? No one was injured during the chase or any of the related burglaries.
All right, that's good.
April 17th, 2024 started as just another day on the job for ambulance workers in Atlanta, Georgia. At around 1 p.m., they were tasked with transporting a patient from Piedmont Henry Hospital to Piedmont Regional for further evaluation. But 27-year-old Ladarius Williams had other plans. Instead of taking the ride peacefully, he decided to steal the ambulance. With the
Steal the
paramedics
ambulance?
standing aside.
Oh,
Ladarius tore out of
man.
the parking lot, forcing the paramedics to make a daring leap from the speeding vehicle. That's when police swooped in, and a helicopter appeared overhead to follow the action.
Who the fuck just steals an ambulance?
Hey, watch him. Be on go. Be on go. Yeah. Watch him.
Why didn't they just cut him off?
The chase led straight to a busy intersection where traffic formed a natural roadblock. Ladarius barely managed to slip through, but with spiked tires, his escape wasn't bound to last long.
Yeah, I'm gonna ramble. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Damn.
Right at,
Yeah, GG's.
In a final dramatic turn, Ladarius crashed the ambulance into a light pole.
Yep,
narrowly
get out and
avoiding
run.
plowing into
Knew
someone's
it.
living room.
Always.
Those
Always
homeowners were
get out
lucky
and
that the
run.
pole was there. Police moved in and arrested Ladarius.
They always do
Put him in
it.
the Clayton County Jail
They never
on
just sit
charges of
there.
aggravated
They always get out and
assault,
run. You
felony
already
fleeing,
crashed
and theft
and
by
shit.
taking.
You might
What
just
was
sit
he
there and take the
hospitalized
shit.
for in the first place? That remains a mystery. Instead of a trip to Piedmont Regional, Ladarius earned himself a direct ride to jail. March 14th, 2024, Sheriff's Deputy Brady was patrolling in Indian River County, Florida, when he noticed a suspicious Mercedes-Benz SUV with mismatched plates. The tag was registered to someone with a suspended license and belonged to a green Nissan. Clearly, someone had done a little DIY plate swap. With plenty of reasons to be suspicious, Deputy Brady flipped on his lights and signaled the SUV to pull over. For a moment, it looked like the driver was about to comply, but then, surprise, the driver hit the gas and the chase was on.
41st, just ran a stop sign for the center. South.
Behind the wheel,
41st.
a woman named Nefertiti Deutz, not to be confused with the ancient Egyptian queen who helped build an empire. While Queen Nefertiti is known for shaping a golden age, this Nefertiti is known for shaping traffic chaos. And you're about to see why
Everything would
Florida
pull
doesn't
over,
want
bro.
driving.
They don't want to. They would rather outrun it than pull over. No, damn. And they still going. They're still trying to leave.
Nefertiti was arrested and charged
That
with
shit
fleeing
crazy.
and knowingly driving with a suspended license. A quick background check revealed she hadn't legally been allowed to drive for years. During that time, she'd managed to rack up 14 guilty convictions for driving with a suspended license. It seems Nefertiti thought traffic laws didn't apply to her.
That shit
If she'd been in ancient
crazy.
Egypt, the pharaoh probably wouldn't have let her near a chariot. Tavian LaJuan Robinson likes to put on a tough guy act, but deep down, this 22-year-old Florida man is a classic mama's boy. On April 29th, 2024, Tavian and two friends decided to take a joyride outside Tampa in a black Dodge Charger. He was cruising at over 110 miles per hour when he flew past a Florida highway patrol officer. With traffic heavy that day, Tavian's high-performance sports car managed to put some distance between him and the trooper. While Tavian was only thinking about speed,
I really don't get it why they just don't pull over.
it took him nearly
Like, what are
3
you getting
minutes
out of
to speed
this
close to
besides a
100
fucked up
miles
car or
per hour
dying?
just to catch a glimpse of Tavian's car again.
Some people might get away, some people might not get away, but if you don't get away, then you're either your car's fucked up or you're dead. Or you're severely injured. Are they gonna get all over? Okay. You stop in front of the police? Okay. $130? Damn. He really trying to get out of there. And putting everybody's life in danger because they want to speed.
He broke the sight line and surged ahead, pushing the limits as the trooper navigated traffic, closing in at speeds up to 150 miles per hour. Even then, Tavian was pulling away, taking an exit onto South Lois Avenue at the last second. Thankfully, our trooper spotted the move and made a daring turn to keep up. But Tavian's luck ran out when South Lois Avenue narrowed to a tight 2-lane road. With a box truck barreling in the oncoming lane,
GG's, he finna crash.
Crashed, forcing a quick decision to flee on foot.
Dumbass.
Tavian and his male passenger bolted while the female passenger stayed behind. It's unclear if she faced any charges.
Crazy.
She may have just been caught up in the chaos. Police set up a perimeter, and not long after, found Tavian hiding in a trash can a few streets away.
The fucking trash can.
Back at the trooper's car, Tavian's bravado faded fast as he asked, ever so sweetly, to call his mom.
Oh, man. You wanna talk to your mom after doing all that shit?
When she didn't pick up, he turned to plan B, his girlfriend.
Hello? Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm in the back of a police car, babe. We had got pulled over.
The conversation that followed was full of denial.
Pulled over? You fucking ran from him.
Tavian Robinson was arrested for fleeing, reckless driving, and driving without a valid license. Add a probation violation
Shit crazy.
to the mix, and it's safe to say Tavian's joyride landed him right back in the slammer.
How long you up for? I've been up for the past 9 hours and 13 minutes. Man, I've been up for the past 9 hours and 13 minutes, and it is 2:36 a.m. for me.
Lamar, Arkansas, a small city in Johnson County, about 100 miles northwest of Little Rock, with around 1,600 residents and one woman who took free spirit to a whole new level. On March 25th, 2021, the Lamar Police Department got reports of
that shit is dangerous. Just leaving shit out on the road. Some people not gonna see that shit.
That very truck tried to run a Lamar police officer off the road before gunning it for the highway. Enter State Trooper Lonnie Moore, who was stationed on the South Rogers Street on-ramp. He spotted the runaway truck flying down the highway and wasted no time hitting the gas to catch up. The chase itself was surprisingly uneventful, but had officers on high alert. The truck's owner mentioned there were multiple weapons inside, making caution priority number one.
How long you finna stream for? I'm gonna stream for 2 more hours. Appreciate you joining my stream, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody to my stream now. Appreciate every single one of y'all.
After about 10 minutes, stop sticks were finally deployed, bringing the chase to an abrupt end.
Whoa.
That's when things took a turn for the bizarre.
Steve got no clothes on.
Deidre Deanne Lewis, a Lamar local who knows how to make an unforgettable.
And Steve just walking, she just walking normal like her titties and her poom poom just not out. Look at this, just walking normally. Look at it, like nothing, like she ain't got no clothes on.
First impression. When pulled over, Deidre decided to make her grand escape attempt, completely in the nude. Unsurprisingly,
that shit crazy.
Far before being arrested on the spot. Deidre's adventure earned her a lineup of charges, including aggravated assault, theft of a motor vehicle, criminal trespass, reckless driving, disorderly conduct, and fleeing. And here's a quirky tidbit. It's not technically illegal to drive naked in the U.S. In Nebraska, for instance, driving in the buff is fine as long as nobody gets alarmed. So while Deidre broke a laundry list of laws, indecent exposure wasn't one of them. June 13th, 2023, Arkansas State Trooper Jordan Drake found himself on the tail of a silver Chevrolet Camaro on Highway 67 in Miller County. The driver, later identified as Dustin Sockwell, was breezing through a rainstorm.
Yeah, go ahead and do the little tricky routine. Stop the car and then drive off as soon as they get out or get close or whatever.
It looked like Dustin was going to pull over. But if he did, we wouldn't be talking about him in this video, now would we?
Everybody does it. Not everybody, but
with Dustin
it happens a lot.
Trooper Drake pushed his cruiser to the limit.
It is raining.
Well over 100.
It's not gonna be. That's not gonna be good at all. I ain't gonna lie.
Wipers worked double time to keep his view clear. Dustin's Camaro was still practically invisible in the storm without its lights on. Drake's only clue was the wall of water spraying up from the car ahead. The chase roared on for several miles.
Doing this in the rain is just dangerous as fuck. Doing it wouldn't. I get it. There's no traffic and things, but it don't matter if it's traffic or not. Rain is what's making it way. It's what's making it worse.
Meanwhile, Trooper Drake had to watch the road and the innocent drivers in his path.
I've got you on the map, shows that you're turning maybe on East 24th Street.
On Woodlawn now, right on Woodlawn.
That shit crazy.
Gas station.
Yep, that did it. That did it. Oh, he gonna keep going. It don't matter how much damage, he gonna keep going.
Eventually, the storm cleared the road ahead, leaving the two alone on a slick, rainy stretch of highway. Seeing his moment, Trooper Drake went for the pit maneuver, bringing the chase to a dramatic close.
Not stopping up. Yeah, that did a lot of damage.
Dustin confessed that he'd just gotten his car out of impound and didn't want to use it again.
You gotta have an impound.
Speeds. Not exactly the best.
You're not getting back at all
Police
now.
arrested Dustin and, yes, impounded his car again. He was charged with felony fleeing, marijuana possession, and a list of traffic misdemeanors. A quick reminder, always turn your headlights on in the rain. Not only is it dangerous to skip them, it's also illegal.
You got off the bridge, and it was who just came off the bridge.
Mark Twain once said, "Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience." January 17th, 2022, a routine traffic stop in Parker County, Florida, that turned into the most baffling conversation of an officer's career. Meet Jacqueline Bruce, 28 years old and full of self-proclaimed wisdom. She was clocked at 52 in a 35 miles per hour zone. When asked for her license and registration, she hit the officer with the classic, "I know my rights." Funny thing about that phrase, it's usually a sign that the person doesn't know their rights. If she did, she'd know that driving without a valid license isn't one of them. Brace yourself as Jacqueline talks herself deeper into a pit of nonsense. Warning, we're not responsible for any brain cells lost listening to her logic.
I know my right.
What right is that?
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. I am not, this is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
What? Okay.
I know my right.
Okay.
Law is.
Okay. He could educate me on what the law is. What? So you have an ID or you have a driver's license?
No, I don't have a driver's license on me.
Okay. Do you have one issued to you?
In Mississippi.
In Mississippi.
I know common law, natural law.
I don't care about common law. You're in the state of Florida. You're in the state of Florida. You're in the state of Florida.
It doesn't matter in what state
it does matter.
I'm in the U.S.
It does matter. So you better hope the information you gave us comes back as to being you. So at this point in time, I need you to shut the vehicle off and step out of the car.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
You're going to get out of the car.
suspected of a crime.
You are being illegally stopped on a traffic stop. You are not being cooperative. It is not a Terry stop.
What
Trust me, I know the difference. You were speeding. Turn the vehicle off and get out of the car. Out of the car now. Undo the seatbelt.
Turn the vehicle off.
Turn it off.
You could have been turned it off. I ain't gonna lie.
That's it. Put all that down.
Step out, turn around, face away from me. Turn around, face away.
Turn around.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Well, then you can tell that to the judge if you end up going to jail.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle. I have all the laws right there.
I don't care what laws you say you have.
I know that you don't care because you're supposed to be a police officer.
You should know that you should know that this conversation's over then.
Excuse me?
You call somebody from Santa Rosa County Jail, you're under arrest.
I live right down there.
Where's your ID out of, or your license out of?
Mississippi.
I just thought you didn't have one. You just said you don't need one.
This is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. We're not going to play any of these games with you tonight.
You know everything.
I don't know anything, but I do know my job. And I know my officers know their job.
You know the orders that you're supposed to.
Things got interesting when police ran Jacqueline's information. Turns out she did have a license in Mississippi. Well, had is the key word. It expired in 2021, right along with her car's registration. Oh, and there was a bench warrant for her arrest for failing to appear in court. Just when you think it couldn't get worse, officers discovered loose ammo and a little bonus. Illegal substances. Jacqueline, of course, didn't think any of that was relevant. Spoiler alert, the laws do apply to Jacqueline Bruce. She was arrested and charged with possession, DUI, and driving without a license. So, next time someone like Jacqueline claims to know the law, just remember Twain's words, never argue with stupid people. Thanks for riding the adrenaline wave with us here at Mind Rush.
All right, that is the end of the video. Josh, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure liking the video, subscribing if you haven't already subscribed. And that's the end of jaw dropping police dashcam moments so crazy you think they're fake. But let me know your comment. Let me know what you think about this video down below in the comments, and let me know what else you want me to react to. But I don't got too much to say. The video, a lot of crazy people's going on in the video, but I don't got too much to say. Hopefully y'all lock in my channel and all things of that. Share my channel, your whole family, including your pet, your mom, your dog, everybody, your whole family, you know what I'm saying? Even the, you know what I'm saying? The dog is part of the family, you know, everybody. But I will see y'all on the next video. Josh Mafia, I love y'all.
Falling, dreaming, talking.